Bobbing for apples maybe this morning?
Oh, no. This is my thing. I'm an apple cider maker from way back. Actually, I don't know the first thing about it. And that's why Chef David Bondarchuk back with us this morning on Daybreak Delights. This is a seasonal thing. You think of apple cider, this is the time of year.
Absolutely. They're fresh. This is the time for apples. And so for this cider, Tom, I've actually combined some of the season's best, and it's a real good blend.
So, well, let's talk about this, because over here you also have these apples.
Yes.
These are what, the Granny Smith?
Granny Smith. Those are good for baking. You do not want to use these apples in your cider. No, no, no.
Any tart apple is the one you want to avoid?
Well, these ones in particular,
Okay.
yes, but pretty much yes, tart apples are the ones you want to avoid. The apples that I've chosen for my cider are Tangos, some Macintosh, Golden Delicious, and I've got some Fuji here. You can also switch this up. You can use Honeycrisp, you can use Jonathan, but you need to stay away from the Granny Smith baking apples.
I notice you also have lemon over here.
Yes, okay, so we will get right to that. The first thing you do when you're making this, Tom, is you're going to just core all of your apples.
Not core them, you're quartering them, right?
Quarter them, yes.
Right.
You
You
do
don't
not
have
want to
to
core
core
them.
them, right?
You don't have to take the seeds out, nothing. All you do is just like this, drop it in a pan. Like I said, I've got a blend of 4 different apples here, and so you're just going to add these all to the pot just like this.
Okay.
And now I have added the lemon just like you had already said. So the first time I made this, the cider turned out rather cloudy.
Right.
Now when I've made this, look at how clear this is. If we could just like zoom in,
Trying to
I'm
get a
not
look
sure,
at that, but it's much more
it's
cider
much more,
looking.
yes,
Yeah.
it's great. So the lemon really helps.
And how much? Just
Just
put
one lemon
quartered
in there.
Okay.
We're also going to have 1 cup of sugar.
Right.
And our spices. Here I've got the cinnamon sticks and some whole allspice berries. Now you're going to add the water. Now the water is very tricky.
Okay,
Depending on
how
how. So you're going to add enough water so that your apples are fully covered. So when I say fully covered, the apples are going to float. But
Right.
what you want to do is when you press down on these apples with your wooden spoon, they're going to be fully submerged. And then you're just going to let this simmer for, brace yourself here, for 3 hours.
Nobody does anything that lasts 3 hours anymore.
Well, the work is really already done.
Right.
So you're just going to let it simmer for 3 hours. Once it's done, this is the end result here.
So you end up with this over here, right?
Right.
That's the post-simmer product. And then you take it, what is it, cheesecloth?
Cheesecloth lined in a strainer, and I'm just going to go ahead and wring this on out. Look at all that additional cider that comes out from wringing. You want to get all that good stuff. Hey, Tom, guess where I'm going to be this weekend?
Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be at a harvest festival at my friend's farm in Brighton.
Right.
And we're going to be having cider and my preserves and everything. I'll post it on my Facebook page where I'm going to be, but everyone should come out.
Homemade cider.
And it's free. They should all come out. It's free for the kids and everybody.
So tell me about, you have the cider, but you also have, is this worth anything at this point? What's left? Can you do anything with the guts? Sometimes there's a secondary use for something.
Well, we didn't core the apples, so at this point, I'm just going to throw that to the chickens.
Out. Okay.
Yeah.
Goes to the chickens.
Goes to the chickens.
Well, as always, the cider recipes on the Daybreak section of our website at kwgn.com. David, thanks a million. It smells great over here.
Isn't it better than Yankee Candle? I wish they had the scent for this. Maybe a Glade spray or something. Nothing smells this delicious. I love it.
We have great smell for you over here, Heather, and a great recipe.
Enjoy cider.
Better than a Yankee Candle. I love David. All right, Chris Parente off today, so I'm